Hey juniors, it is Tuesday, welcome. So you do have a quick write under your classwork tab, so check that out. Don't forget 5 good quality sentences. Also, your 3 quick writes for this week are due Thursday at 9 a.m. Okay, so make sure you're getting those done and ready to get turned in time, okay? So, after that, we have been talking about shackles as a theme. So we saw shackles in the form of oppression, in women's oppression in a pair of silk stockings. And we saw shackles as in slavery in the narrative of the life of Frederick Douglass that we just finished. So today we're going to finish up the theme of shackles. And we're going to look at 3 short pieces today. So we're going to look at a spiritual, a code song, and a poem that all connect to the theme of shackles. So I'm going to give you a little information before we get started today. So spirituals, if you didn't know what they were before, were in the time of slaves a way for them to express their feelings about freedom typically. Above all, spirituals were concerned with the idea of freedom. Spiritual freedom, literal freedom, all of that. So it's a way of breaking those shackles. So we're going to be looking at a spiritual today called Go Down Moses. And it's really a plea for help from a Methodist minister called Francis Asbury. They gave him the nickname Moses, and they did that a lot back then. Moses was a code name for those that would deliver or loosen their chains, okay? So this spiritual is trying to get help from this minister to help free them, okay? We are also going to look at a code song. Code songs were used to pass secret messages, a lot of times on how to get to freedom, how to leave the oppression, leave the shackles behind, and get to freedom. So what we're going to read and listen to is called Follow the Drinking Gourd. The drinking gourd is referring to the Big Dipper, and it's a code song that's telling you exactly where to go to get help, to get to freedom, okay? So it's going to talk about that. I did find 2 YouTube videos so that we can listen to it being sung with the correct melody. So I have 2 YouTube videos attached to the first assignment. Make sure you open the PDF, follow along with the lyrics, and listen to it with the YouTube videos. Finally, we're going to read a poem, okay? This poem is a little darker. It does talk a little bit about death, but this poem was written about wanting to loosen the shackles of oppression as in cultural oppression. So here's a new kind of shackle, cultural oppression. This is a person that moved from a different country and came to America, and she's talking about the oppression she faced culturally to be assimilated into American culture. And so she's trying to champion her differences here. So it's a poem called Now and Then by Pat Mora, and she's going to discuss that. Like I said, there's a couple parts that are a little darker. Bear with it. But she's trying to express herself in the ideal of cultural oppression here. So, also, there's an MP4 file of me reading the poem for the audio file. It's going to be just like the audio file for the narrative of the life of Frederick Douglass, since I recorded it myself. So it's going to be in a separate assignment labeled file that says MP4. So Now and Then America MP4. So make sure you check that out if you want the audio to go with it. Please bear with the pronunciation of a couple words. They're pretty hard towards the end, so bear with it. But that is what we need to be doing. There is an assignment that goes with it in the same assignment file. You're going to need to be writing me 5 sentences for each section. So 5 sentences for the spiritual, 5 sentences for the code song, and 5 sentences for the poem. Okay? You're going to be telling me what you think about it and what is the shackle that you see. So explain the shackles here. Make connections with the poem. So pull something out of the poem and tell me, this is why I know it's this kind of shackle, okay? So it's all opinion-based, but you need 5 sentences each for all 3. So that's a total of 15 sentences. You can just type it in or attach it to the assignment where you find the 2 YouTube videos and the PDF file, okay? So that is what you need to do. That assignment is going to be due Wednesday at 9 a.m., okay? It should be pretty quick to get through the 3 poems today. Get the writing done. It's all due 9 a.m. tomorrow, Wednesday, okay? So, I know you can do it. Good luck and have a good day.